Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Sheen. Today we're talking about IMMR, ticker symbols IMMR. Immersion is the company. This is my third video on this company. My first video was this video right here, put out 3 weeks ago. The first time I talked about IMMR stock. I think it was gonna 2x in 2021. Here is the stock chart as of today. After hours, it closed. It closed at $11.03. After hours, it went up to $11.39. Right now, it's a $297 million market cap of 297 million. News came out today on this IMMR and PlayStation DualSense controller. So I'm going to read this to you. Xbox surveys ask players if they wish PS5 DualSense features were in the Series X controller. As reported by TechRadar, the console experience survey asked owners whether they think the Xbox Series X feels next generation, and later asked whether they feel they are missing out on the peripherals department. This is, of course, referring to the PlayStation 5's DualSense, which offers adaptive triggers for stimulating resistance and provides precision haptic feedback with the goal of increasing immersion in games. Microsoft's interest in these questions would suggest that they are at least thinking about upgrading the next generation controllers in the future to line up with Sony's offerings in the current generation. We reviewed the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller at the launch in November 2020, scoring it a 9 and lauding its tactile feedback, and called it out as one of PS5's most impressive features in overall PlayStation 5 review. So, that is really interesting news, really positive news that their competitor, their biggest competitor, the Xbox, is surveying their players to see if they are interested in, essentially interested in the PS5 controller. I've said this in previous videos, like video games have reached a point where the graphics are, you can't get much better than they currently are. We have 4K HDR, Dolby Digital, Dolby Atmos sound. It really can't get much better as far as visual and audio. If it gets better, it could be a little bit better, but we reached a point where the next level of audio visual is going to be like a hologram or virtual reality. But as far as the next level in gaming right now is what the PS5 is doing with the tactile feedback. The reviews out there are amazing about this controller, about the level of feedback, the feel of the game in your hands. It's no longer just a controller that vibrates like the PS4, the PS3. This actually has different senses of vibrations according to what's happening on the screen. When you pull the trigger on your controller, there's resistance depending on what type of weapon you're using. So there's just such a fine level of play that is into the controller, so you get this third dimensional feel of the game itself. So this is massive. So Xbox, Microsoft is looking into updating controller so they could have something that PlayStation 5 is offering. They can't fall behind. So this is completely speculative upon me to think that this company, Immersion IMMR, could be a buyout candidate possibly for Microsoft. Microsoft could very easily buy them out. This company, IMMR, is only trading for roughly $300 million right now. And Microsoft could very well just buy out the company, or at the very least, they would join with the company and have them also make the Xbox controller, and that will be absolutely massive for this stock. Just think about it. The PlayStation 5 controller is off the charts amazing. People are going crazy about this controller, and now their competitor Xbox has recognized this and approaches IMMR Immersion to say, hey, we want you to make the same controller for us. This stock would absolutely explode if that happens. That is a big if. I'm not saying this is happening. This is just me speculating. Just talking to you and me, just like if I was your friend, just talking about things that could happen. So, at the very least, like I said, they could get bought out. If it's not by Microsoft, by somebody else. Like I said, it's a $300 million market cap company, very small market cap, a very easy takeout target for somebody bigger that wants to get into the haptics game and just to buy them out. So currently, this is my position. I am up 184% on my IMMR calls. I have $10 calls that expire May 2021. So I'm currently up to 184%. So a lot of people, have been getting into the stock, and have been feeling nervous because the stock went up to about, I think, $13. Then now it has retraced down to $10, $11. So for those folks, you got to just have some confidence and have some patience. Look at the information that I'm providing and just think for yourself. Do you see this company growing in the next 2-3 years? Do you think this company is going to go back down to where they were, like $6-7 earlier into 2020? And I would say, just think about it. PlayStation 5 is the absolute best console ever in the history of consoles. They're going to sell millions upon millions of controllers. Everyone's going to buy an extra controller. These controllers are absolutely amazing. Every single person has reviewed the controller, has said this is amazing. This is the next level of gaming. So do you think this company is actually going to go down instead of going up? Also, let me provide you some more numbers. So their cash and cash equivalents, they're sitting on $55 million in cash right now. Compare that to their total liabilities of only $33 million. So they could literally pay off all of their liabilities and still have cash left over. Also, this is their income. They are actually GAAP positive. They are a profitable company in 2020, making $2.8 million. So this is, I'm not sure if this is the first time they're profitable, but they are profitable into 2020. So we are looking at a profitable company that has tons of cash, that has this huge catalyst of the PlayStation 5 controller, and possibly a buyout candidate for, could be Microsoft, could be somebody else. Or if at the very least, Microsoft is going to want to partner with them to produce controllers as well. They do have patents on the controller. Of course, I'm sure they're not the only company that does haptics. Microsoft could partner with somebody else, but I would say why? Why would you partner with somebody else that has not done this when you could just partner with Immersion that clearly has a winner in the PS5 controller? Why not partner with them to get your controller to be as good as the PS5 controller? Also, future catalyst, this is only the controller for the gaming industry. They're doing a lot of haptics for multiple other industries. One of them is the automotive industry. Their technology is going to be featured in the Jeep Wagoner. Here's the Jeep Wagoner. So this is a concept right now. This is a roughly, I think at the top end, $100,000 vehicle. And look at all these screens. This is the future. There's going to be screens everywhere. The driver, the passenger, even the passengers in the back, there's 3 screens right there. So how are you going to interact with these screens? I think gone are the days of knobs and switches and dials. Everything's going to be a screen, and just like your iPhone, your Android device, you're getting rid of all the buttons. Everything's on the screen, and when you touch the screen, you want this haptic feedback. When you're controlling something, you want this feedback to realize what you're inputting is accepted by the software, and so haptic feedback is the way to go. Also, this is a huge catalyst moving into the future. Check this out. Immersion and Feel Robotics sign agreement to advance sex tech devices and content with new interactive two-way haptic experiences. Immersion IMMR, the leading developer and licensor of touch feedback technology, and Feel Robotics, a high-tech robotics company, announced the signing of a commercial agreement for the use of Immersion's haptic software and technology stack for Feel Robotics' cloud-based platform solutions for interactive adult experiences. Need I say more? If they get into all these other industries, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry. The adult sexual wellness industry, this stock could explode moving into the future. So guys, that's my video. That's my short update. So just think about it for yourself. I'm not here to pump up the stock. I'm just here to present information why I am so confident in the stock. And in fact, if the stock drops down or even stays in $11, if it drops down to the $10 point, I will be really considering picking up just the common stock as well. Adding to right now I only have call options, guys. So that's my video. Let me know if you like this stock. If you think this stock is a winner, leave some comments in the comments below. Catch you in the next one. Have a fantastic night. Have a fantastic week. Peace.